Hello, today I will talk to you about my notes from the anger management class that I go to on Saturdays. Saturday, August 15th, 2015. Now I do have some more videos to make about this, but I don't know where the paperwork is, so I'll do this one right now. Partnership versus dictatorship. Alright. The puppy fell down while chasing the cat. Okay, this is these classes have on topic and off topic items. One student mentioned that one person mentioned that his relationship with his woman is over. There was a student from Daytona Beach. He didn't want to miss a class, so he missed going to the Daytona Beach location, so he came to this one on Saturday morning. There was a new guy from Orlando. He was the farthest coming up, farthest away for the class. One person paid $600 for a Rottweiler. The puppy fell from the deck. One person had loaned his woman $150. Then at 9:30 a.m., she was drunk and she attacked him and destroyed his things, throwing a barbell through his Lexus. So he gave her $150 more on a separate occasion, on the day that she threw the barbell through his Lexus, the back window or one window, I'm not sure. $150 so that she would just go. But she passed out instead of leaving. The cops came to carry her out. She probably took the money and then just stayed or something. She came back. His mistake, he said, was he didn't call 911. And he mentions that many drinkers become aggressive, usually. All right, now we're on topic here. Let's talk about the partnership. I mentioned, he asked, what is a partnership? And I said it's a team. T-E-A-M. Together, each achieves more. Team. Someone else mentioned the word union. The teacher gave this definition: working together in a loving, committed relationship, helping and sharing their lives together in honest, respectful, and in a fair manner. I mentioned to the person with the woman that threw the barbell at his Lexus, why not have video cameras? Since he has the Lexus, he has enough money to have video cameras. And he answered, I don't want to live in a prison. Alright. Whereas I myself would like to live in a prison, a safe zone. For instance, I was planning on eventually, once I have the money, to have a small house that the only thing in there is my bed. And if she comes in, there's only one purpose, for sex and to sleep. And our room before coming into that, which would have the bathroom and things, and the camera could be somehow in such a way, there could be a curtain, but it could show that she takes off her clothes willingly and then comes into my room. So it would be a 2-bedroom thing, but a tiny thing. The third article, it would be like shelters, or like, what would you call them? Like dog houses. A little bit taller, like sheds. The other one would have my books, another one would have the kitchen, another one the lawnmower equipment, things like that. But as far as if she wants to come in, then the procedure would be to come in, and the camera would show her clothes. Let's say right next to there could be a chair bolted down to the floor, and she could just put her clothes there, and after that you don't see any more. I wouldn't film the sex act, but I would like to show that she went in willingly. Now the word here is respect. The teacher mentioned that to most men it might mean obey. He mentioned how one time she wanted a boat, he wanted a motorcycle, so they made a compromise and they got a jet ski. He mentioned that racism is wrong and sexism is also wrong. Then we went into the topic of marriage, and the original marriage was a dad selling his daughter and saying to the man, now you feed and protect her and she'll give you sex. Then he also mentioned some women bend over backwards for their sons, and some dads do the same for their daughters. That's why it's so important to teach our children morality. Don't steal, don't smoke, avoid negative people, negative places, and negative things. Even then, you could still end up in jail. Like, I've been incarcerated 3 times. The first time was an arbitrary arrest, even though it was not called an arrest. If you put handcuffs on me and you take away my liberty, it's an arrest. The second time was a lie, and the third time was a lie. So that's why I promote that everybody in the world get video cameras. And we do need to teach our boys, our young men, like in the United States, there are many laws. If he's 16 and she's 14 or something like that, or I remember some girls were very well developed, and I was in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I must have been 11 or 12 or 13 years old, something like that. And another time I was 16 and the girl was 14. In today's laws, they're so you're not supposed to have sex until you're 16, and it's a real problem if you're 16 and she's 14. I'm talking about jail, or even if you don't end up in jail, you could be written off or labeled a child molester or something that would mess up your life for a while. for a long time. And the only difference, you're 16 and she's 14, or 17 and 14, things like that. So for my son, I have to probably get him out of the country, and this way, if he's 17 and she's 15, or she's 17 and he's 15, he won't put her in jail and things like that. It's a very strange. I don't agree with some laws. If I'm alive when he's 15, then I just have to check her ID, make sure that they might love each other, but if you have sex in the United States with these laws, then let's say she's 18 and he's 16, and I said, no, you cannot have sex with her, son, because if you do, she'll end up in jail. So I gotta check ID and be his shadow. All right. God bless you. God bless those that surround you.